And oh, how precious, how beautiful, this priceless love I've come to know. In the midst of my darkest storm, I know the blood is still the blood. And oh, how precious, how beautiful, this priceless love I've come to know. In the midst of my darkest storm, I know the blood is still the blood. What up, guys? We got an acoustic lesson subscriber request today from my dude Michael Manna. Let's get it going. All right, so as you can see, guys, we got the capo here on 2nd fret. So the song is in the key of E. Probably the easiest way for us to get there is to use the D shapes. With the capo on the 2nd fret, that turns the guitar magically into the key of E. I don't know how it does it, but it just does it. So the chords we need, we're playing in the key of D, so we're not using the, the G and the E minor and the C at 9. So the chords we need obviously the D chord. We need the G chord. And then we need B minor. We need an A. There's a point in the song, just in the verses, where we can do this A over C sharp chord. It's really kind of hard to get to. You see that pinky? It's like your D chord, but you stretch your pinky up to that A string on the 4th fret. It's not the easiest chord to get to, so you can just do an A instead. So I'll show you that once we get to the verses. And then we need a D over F sharp, which you can do it like this, just like your regular D. Throw that thumb on there, or just do it like that. So yeah, so for this song, we'll start off just kind of with some down strums as usual, and then I'll show you the finger picking for that first verse and the chorus if you want to do that. So the chord progression for this verse. So the verse is going to go D, then G, B minor, A sus, or just A, and then it's gonna go B minor, that A over C sharp, or you can just do an A for that, to the D, and then G, A, D. Sorry, I've got a little bit of an itchy nose this morning. So here's what that would sound like. And I was a leper outside the city. None would come close, you wouldn't let go, wouldn't work back then, will work again. And I know the blood is still the blood. So this is what we're gonna do. On the verses, it's gonna be 16 down strums, and I would just kind of do this nice little driving rhythmic strum pattern, for the first couple verses. So it would just be 16 down strums on the D. It would go, for the G, 6, and then B minor to A8. So let me just show you by playing it. Might be easiest to do that. So I was a 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So that B minor, it's a passing chord. So None could, I was a leopard outside the city. None would come close, you would let go. So 16 on the D, 6 on the G, 2 on the B minor, 8 on the A. And we'll just kind of, I think we just repeat that. What worked back then, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, let me just kind of walk through that again. A little bit choppy there, a little bit muddy. So I'm just gonna play through it and I'm gonna count it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can just add that D sus to the D there if you want to. So that's the verses. Yeah, so that's verse 1, that's verse 2. Let's get into the chorus. So the chorus chords are going to be G, D over F sharp, G, B minor, and this is kind of interesting. So it's charted as a D chord after that B minor, but I just kind of feel like it goes to this A. Not that I'm gonna disagree with what's on worshiptogether.com, the lyrics, the chord charts, but I just feel like it doesn't sound good when it goes G, B minor, D. So just know it's charted as a D. I've been playing it as just an A. So G, D over F sharp, G, B minor, A, charted as a D. In the midst of my darkest, G, storm to the A. I know the G is A, the D. So let me sing that and play that for you. And oh, how precious, how beautiful, this priceless love I've come to know. And in the midst of my darkest storm, I know the blood is still the blood. And oh, how precious, how beautiful, this priceless love I've come to know. And in the midst of my darkest storm, I know the blood is still the blood. So for that chorus, we're doing so 8 down on the G, 8 down on the D over F sharp, 6 down on the G, 2 down on the B minor, and then 8 down on the A. So that first part would sound like this. Oh, how precious, so precious. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Second part of the chorus in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully that makes sense. You might, this is kind of one of those songs where you've got a lot of stuff going on. So you might need to just kind of rewind this, write down, what some of the strums on each chord. Or just do your own strum pattern if you want to. But that would be just kind of a beginner one that I would do. So the finger picking, I'm just going to show you briefly. I think I was just kind of messing around when I was singing and playing it for the intro of this video. So I don't really know that I have a specific strum pattern or finger picking pattern. I just know that, you know, the lessons I've done on finger pick like a worship leader with 3 fingers, and then finger pick any song, any genre with this pattern. That's more or less what I'm doing. So like for the chorus, I'm just kind of, you know, if I've got my fingers where they need to be over here. So if you're new to the channel and you're new to finger picking, I can't go through that lesson entirely in this one. So if you need help on some of those other ones, definitely I'll link them up top and link them in the description. But I'm just kind of going like this, bass note on each chord. Oh, how precious, how beautiful, this priceless love I've come to know. And in the midst of my darkest storm, I know the blood is still the blood. So I was just kind of going. And in my darkest, and I know the blood. Yeah, so you could do that for the chorus. I mean, for the verses, it's just, I was a leper, outside the city, none would come close, you would let go, work back then, will work again, I know the blood is still the blood. So again, I'm just kind of using that finger picking pattern, the thumb on the bass note of each chord, and I'm just kind of using my pointer and my middle finger to go back and forth. I was a leper, work back then, work again, and I know the blood. So maybe play around with a couple things using that pattern and kind of like that template. And then so let's get to just the last part of this song. There's an interlude after the, so verse 3, same as verse 1 and 2. We repeat the chorus twice. That chorus is the same as the first one I showed you. And then there's this interlude before the bridge. And the interlude is just, you're gonna be hanging on this D. And if you wanted to do a D sus, the D to the D sus, you could kind of follow what they're doing on the piano. And then it'll go into the chords for the bridge, which the chords for the bridge, it goes D, A, G, D, A, G, D, A, G, B minor, A, G. So then the strumming, it would sound like this. Did washes white as snow, the blood can make me whole, it paid the debt I owe, the blood has made me whole. So strumming wise, again, you could just kind of stick with this rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It paid the debt I owe. just repeat. So really that's the bridge, and then it'll take you, I think, just kind of back into the chorus. So yeah, so that shows you how to play it. You guys, I hope it helps you out. Man, what a great song coming up to Easter. I've got the chords for this song, the chord charts, on my Patreon page. So if you want them, I'll link that in the description below. Hope this helps you. If you have questions, definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you're struggling with, what you have questions with. And I love just kind of helping you guys out and helping you on your guitar journey and your walk with the Lord. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. If not, I will catch you in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.